$1 million for your vote. Elon Musk shakes up Wisconsin. Wisconsin, land of cheese, beer, and Elon Musk meddling in their elections. That's right, folks. The tech billionaire decided to throw his weight and his wallet into the Wisconsin Supreme Court race. And boy, did he make a splash. Musk offered two lucky Wisconsinites a cool $1 million each. The catch? They had to sign a petition opposing activist judges. Now, you don't need a PhD in political science to see what's going on here. This wasn't about fighting for justice. This was about buying influence. Naturally, people were outraged. Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kaul, no fan of blatant election interference, decided to take action. He sued to stop the giveaway, arguing it was a thinly veiled attempt to buy votes. But in a move that surprised absolutely no one, the Wisconsin Supreme Court, the very court Musk was trying to influence, overruled Kaul. Because, why wouldn't they? The Wisconsin Supreme Court election was already shaping up to be a nail-biter. The stakes? Just a control of the court itself, and with it, the fate of abortion rights, voting rights, and redistricting in the state. No biggie. On one side, you had Judge Susan Crawford, a respected jurist with a reputation for fairness and impartiality. She was endorsed by the court's liberal justices and a broad coalition of progressive groups. On the other side stood Judge Brad Schimmel, the conservative candidate. He was backed by, you guessed it, Elon Musk, along with a chorus of right-wing groups. The battle lines were drawn. Wisconsin was about to become ground zero in the fight for the soul of American democracy. Judge Brad Schimmel, conservative darling, backed by powerful interests, a man who, if elected, would likely swing the court to the right for a generation. Schimmel campaigned on a platform of law and order, promising to crack down on crime and restore common sense to the court, the usual dog whistles. Judge Susan Crawford offered a stark contrast. She ran on a platform of fairness, justice, and equal protection under the law. No dog whistles here, just a commitment to upholding the Constitution for all Wisconsinites, not just the wealthy and well-connected. Now let's talk money. Because in American politics, money talks, and Elon Musk, with his billions upon billions of dollars, was shouting from the rooftops. Musk didn't just stop at those $1 million giveaways. Oh no, he went all in, donating a staggering $14 million to Schimmel's campaign. This wasn't just generous philanthropy, it was a calculated investment. Musk knew that a Schimmel victory would have huge implications for his businesses, and he was willing to spend whatever it took to make it happen. The result? The most expensive judicial election in US history. A cool $81 million was spent on this race. That's more than some countries spend on their entire defense budgets. Section 5. Just be judges, Musk's dubious claims of impartiality. So why was Elon Musk so invested in a Wisconsin Supreme Court election? Well, according to him, it was all about keeping judges impartial. He claimed that he just wanted judges to follow the law and not be influenced by special interests. He even went so far as to hold a rally where he declared, "I just want judges to be judges," like they're robots or something. But let's be real here. This wasn't about impartiality. This was about power. Musk, like any good billionaire, understands that the real power doesn't lie with politicians. It lies with the judges who interpret the law. And he wanted to make sure those judges were on his side. Section 6, Echoes of 2024, Musk's History of Voter Giveaways. Now, this wasn't Musk's first rodeo when it came to meddling in elections. Oh no, this was just the latest in a long line of questionable actions. Remember back in 2024, Musk offered $1 million a day to voters in 7 different states. All they had to do was sign a petition supporting the First and Second Amendments, those pesky little documents that guarantee things like free speech and the right to bear arms. Now, some people might call this blatant election interference, but Musk, he called it civic engagement. And surprisingly, a judge in Pennsylvania actually ruled that giveaway legal. So, there's that. Section 7. The legal battle, free speech or vote buying. The legal battle over Musk's giveaways was fierce. On one side, you had people arguing that it was a clear violation of campaign finance laws. They argued that Musk was essentially buying votes, plain and simple. On the other side, You had Musk's lawyers arguing that it was all protected by the First Amendment. They claimed that Musk had a right to spend his money however he wanted, and that this was simply a form of political speech. It was a classic case of free speech versus fair elections, and unfortunately in this case, free speech won out. Section 8, a dangerous precedent, the erosion of judicial independence. So what does all of this mean? Well, for starters, it sets a dangerous precedent. If billionaires like Elon Musk are allowed to throw their money around like this, it could have a chilling effect on our democracy. Judges are supposed to be impartial arbiters of the law, but what happens when those judges are beholden to the very billionaires who helped get them elected? This isn't just about Wisconsin, it's about the future of our judicial system. And right now that future is looking pretty bleak. Section 9. The future of elections, tech titans, and the price of justice. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? Well, it's pretty clear that something is rotten in the state of Wisconsin. And it's not just the cheese. When billionaires like Elon Musk can buy their way into our elections, it undermines the very fabric of our democracy. This isn't just about Musk. It's about the growing influence of tech titans in our political system. And it's a trend that should concern us all, because when justice is for sale, the highest bidder always wins, and the rest of us, we're left to foot the bill.